Hi, I'm Mike Edwards. The website is DIY Doctor, and today we are going to be demonstrating how useful this little tool is. This is a Makita 8391D combination drill, and when they say it's 18 volts, and when they say combination drill, it means that it can drill into timber and metal. It can be used as a screwdriver, and it can be used as a hammer drill. It's quite a powerful beast, as we'll demonstrate in a moment. It has two gears, a slow gear number 1 and a faster gear number 2. The 3 actions that I spoke about just now, and 16 torque settings, mostly used when you're screwing screws into timber or whatever, so that you can set the clutch on the drill to stop driving when you reach the surface, so that you don't slip out of the head of the screw, damage the surface you're working on, or indeed push the screw too deep into the material you're drilling into. We'll do a little bit of a close-up on those later on. It's also got a reverse action by the trigger that can be simply backwards and forwards. The trigger itself is variable speed, as you can hear. And all in all, quite a useful tool. Comes in a handy power case with the charger, obviously, and 2 batteries. Now, our advice to you is never get a drill without 2 batteries. It's always handy to have a spare, because sometimes the charging time, as in this case, is about an hour, and you really don't want to be waiting an hour in between battery charges. So get a drill with 2 batteries. This one comes with it. So now I'm going to get this case out of the way, and we'll demonstrate how useful this tool is. Put that down there. Okay, the first thing is to screw into just an ordinary piece of timber, and we can see just how powerful this is. Put the drill bit, or the screwdriver bit, in there. Tighten up on it, and just by using my hand you can feel, and you can hear the torque settings clicking into place. That was number 1. Put it on to number 8, so I've had to hold that quite tightly there, and by moving it on to number 16, very hard to hold indeed. So that will allow me to drive a screw into a piece of timber to varying depths without damaging the material by the driver bit slipping out of the screw. So I'm going to put that midway at number 8 at the moment, and we'll just put in a screw. Ordinarily, if you were screwing into timber, you'd drill a little pilot hole. You can find out all about pilot holes on the website, but to see how powerful this is, we'll simply put the screw into there and drive into the timber. Now you can hear the clutch kicking in, the torque setting in, and that will stop that screw head driving beyond the surface. So it's a very handy torque setting. If I put that on to number 16 now, I'll be able to drive that screw underneath the surface of the timber. Put it into reverse, and I can simply take the screw out of the timber. Now, of course, the real test for any drill are the bigger screws. Okay, I'm going to keep it on torque 16, put it into drive again, forward drive, and then we'll see if we can get this screw. And you can see that coats to that very, very easily. If I wanted to put this, let's find a hole underneath the timber so that I can go all the way into this timber. That's very impressive. So that's actually a 3-inch screw straight the way into a piece of timber without a pilot hole. So that's quite impressive. Very powerful drill. Obviously, combination drill coming with a hammer action. So of course we found, because we're DIY Doctor, we found the strongest piece of masonry we can find in the form of a concrete block. Make sure that that's very, very tight. We're going to flick that onto hammer now, so the torque setting doesn't apply. This will just hammer through, and if we place it on the concrete block, let the drill do, you can hear the hammer kicking in. Very powerful hammer. just clear the debris out of the hole. Push the wall plug in, and then we can simply put it onto driver again, and then we should be able to drive a screw straight into the plug. So as you can see, a powerful little tool, very handy to have, no leads, no cables traipsing about, powerful 18 volt battery, spare battery in the box can be charged while you're using this one, a good torque range, a good range of torque settings to stop you damaging any materials or indeed the heads of the screws themselves. All in all, we'd recommend this tool, a great little tool. Thank you.